Scared of using new software? Then don't worry, because I'm going to show you how to quickly become more confident and proficient when using new software packages. If you write any kind of report, you'll need software of some kind, and you're going to have to find out how to use it. You'll certainly need a word processor, and Microsoft Word has some really useful features that will be of great help. You may need some illustrations in your report, and there are lots of useful apps about, so you need to decide what sort of illustrations you'll need. If you need to present data, you may need to use a spreadsheet such as Excel. To help you speed up your text input, you can use a dictation package. If you have lots of documents that need to be referred to, you can use a bibliographic database. A really good approach to speed up your learning is just to focus on the functions that you'll be using. Many software packages are much more complicated than most of us need, so there's no point in wasting time learning functions that you're not going to use. Most people know the main functions that can be carried out in a word processor, such as being able to type in text, move text about, make corrections and print and save work. But there are some other really useful functions that most people don't know about. Familiarising yourself with some of these other functions can substantially increase your efficiency and save you lots of time in the long run. We'll signpost you to some other useful videos as we go along. All software is designed so that it can be learned quickly. The designers want to make it easy for you, so they try to name menus and commands that are self-explanatory, like Save in the File menu, or Select All, which is part of the Edit menu, or Font, part of the Format menu, if you want to change the look of the font you're using. The File menu contains some really useful stuff and a fair amount of less useful stuff. The useful stuff will come in handy virtually every time you use the software, and the less useful stuff might be worth learning sometime in the future, but don't worry about this when you're starting out. The same applies to the Edit menu. The View menu is all about how your document is presented on the screen. Under this menu there's a brilliant function that will really improve your report writing, called the Outline view. We cover this in detail here. The Insert menu is obviously concerned with inserting things in your document. We cover this in our video about adding content. The Format menu includes commands that allow you to format what the words and paragraphs look like. This menu also contains a very important command called Styles, which we cover in this video. You don't need to worry about the other menus when you're getting started. Once you know the functions that can be performed by the software, you can explore the menus and find out for yourself how to actually do things. The best way to learn is to get stuck in and have a go, and learn by doing. You'll learn much faster this way than going on courses or reading self-help books. When you first open a file to work on for your report, save it with a sensible name that tells you what it's about. Also, save it in a folder that you can easily locate. Make sure you save your work every few minutes. In Word, you can set preferences to auto-save your file routinely every 10 minutes, for example. That means you won't lose more than 10 minutes work. Some people are frightened of new software and they think that if they do something wrong it will be catastrophic. But there's no need to worry. If you make a mistake, such as a formatting error, use the undo command to take you back to where you were before the mistake and just continue from there. Some software packages allow you to undo through multiple steps, so you can explore the software without worrying about making mistakes. Start by just spending a few minutes working through some of the things we've talked about. Don't bother to try to commit things to memory, just follow your instincts and make your best judgments, and use the undo button or revert to an earlier version if needed. Make intelligent guesses, and the more you get it right, the more confident you become. We've mainly talked about Microsoft Word here, but everything applies equally to other packages that you might wish to use. Check out these related videos for more information about each of these topics.